Hi everyone. Today we are going to be looking at Ephesians 2:10. Before we do that though, it's worth remembering that when every book of the Bible was written, none of them had the chapter and verse numbers that we have become accustomed to using. These were introduced as recently as the 16th century, which may sound like a long time ago, but in biblical terms, that's pretty recent. That's less than a quarter of the time that the Bible's been around for. So every verse of the Bible is part of a particular chapter and a book where the author is trying to convey a particular message. And each verse, therefore, has to be understood within the context of that overall message and indeed the overall message of all the books of the Bible. So with that in mind, Ephesians 2:10 says, "For we are God's workmanship, created in Christ Jesus to do good works, which God prepared in advance for us to do." So if we take that verse in isolation, it's clearly saying that we are created to do good works and that God has prepared those for us in advance. So that means it's all about doing good works, but that's not what Paul has been saying in the verses that precede this. So we have to therefore go back and take in the big picture. If we don't do that, really, we can find a verse in the Bible somewhere to justify pretty much anything we want to. And there lies lots of dangers. So today's message isn't about the message, for a change, but about how the message is read and understood. By all means, read short passages and don't feel you have to read every book in its entirety every time you read the Bible. But when doing that, reading shorter sections, it's really important that we understand the context and the overall message of that book and of the Bible.